everyone, welcome back to Homesteading Ways cooking series, Simple Suppers. We are on week number 7 and we have a fabulous dinner getting ready here for you guys. Skillet chicken enchiladas. It's so quick to put together and your family's gonna love it. Let's get started. First up is spraying a little bit of cooking spray in your pan. I'm not a huge fan of that, but sometimes you do need to use it. And you're going to take torn up tortillas and you're going to put them in there. Now on this plate I have about 12. And you're just going to tear them up into little, bite-sized pieces and get them in there. I got my heat on a little too high. We'll turn that down just a bit. And then you just want to move these around. Basically, you're heating them up. Trying to get them to be just a little bit more flexible. And you're going to add to that your chicken. Now, this is about 3 cups of shredded chicken. Go ahead and use whatever chicken you have on hand. If you have leftover chicken, just shred it up and get it in there. I might suggest, though, adding some taco seasoning or just Mexican spices in general. If you have to cook chicken from the start, like this is 3 chicken breasts that I had, go ahead and just, you can cook those pretty quick and add your spices then if you want. If you're not overly fond, or say your kids aren't overly fond of too much spice, then go ahead and leave it out. This is optional, but this is just what I do. So I'm just going to put that in there. Whoops. But you're going to just mix this up a little bit. You're just warming it all up. You can hear it sizzling a little bit. I'm going to let this go, like I said, for about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll get going on the next step. Okay, that's looking good. So next I'm going to add a pint of tomatoes. Now, if you're buying them from the store, just use diced tomatoes, and I took out most of the liquid. If you want more tomatoes in there, you go right ahead and add some more. Just mixing that up a little bit. Then I'm going to add, this is a little bit larger of a can. This is, let's see what it says, 19 ounces. So a little over, say, a pound of enchilada sauce. Now if you make your own, that would be awesome. So if you've made your own and you got it canned, or you just happen to have it on hand, by all means, go ahead and use it. But I don't, so we're going to mix that up. Next I'm going to add this little smaller can, I'm seeing, can you see that? Of the diced chilies. These are mild, so they don't have a hot flavor to them, but they definitely give flavor to the enchiladas, or really anything you use them with. I like to also mix these in with my refried beans, and I like using black beans for refried beans. Just a little bit different, and I don't know, I think they're good. And actually refried beans would be the perfect side dish for this. So, next ingredient. is going to be cheese. What are enchiladas without cheese? So I'm going to turn my heat down pretty low. I'd say, you know, medium low or even a little bit less than that. And I'm going to add about a half a cup. This is shredded, and this is actually a fine shredded, but it really doesn't matter. So add about half your cheese and mix that in. Yeah, I'm going to turn my heat down even a little bit more, I think. So get your heat down to low. That's already melting. Holy mackerel. And then what you're going to do, you're going to put the lid on your pan. And you're going to let it go another 5 minutes. But check it in like 2 minutes and stir it if need be. You might have to stir it a couple of times during this 5 minutes, but what you're really doing is getting everything heated up together. So let's do that. Okay, the 5 minutes is up. We're going to add the rest of our cheese. Lordy, cheese is such a wonderful thing. I love it. Oh, and by the way, this is just shredded cheddar. Go ahead and use whatever cheese you want. You know, if you have a lot of times they have those Mexican mixes, and those are really good too. So I'm going to actually turn the heat off at this point. Put my lid back on just to let it melt a little bit, and then I'm going to plate it up. And there we go. You guys are going to love it. It is so good. If you want to add some more of your own spices or other ingredients, go right ahead and do it. But it's great just the way that it is. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Thanks. I hope you're enjoying the Simple Supper series. One more week, one more recipe next week, Friday. Anyhow, thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. That would be great. It was nice talking to you, and you take care.